Welcome to the second Win Boxing Media. I'm your host, Rashid Hammond, and alongside,
it's your boy, Caesar Fantastic.
well, today we're having a very interesting topic, man, where I had to bring on the big dogs on this one here, man, where you talking boxing expertise, man, like we got the best of the best in the town, man, on this episode here. And the debate, it's not really a debate, it's just all of our opinions on who was the greatest between the 1976 Olympic squad or the 1984 Olympic squad. Today I have on here special guests, Sean Johnson, Cornell Evans, and we have online three-time world champion, William Joppy. How's it going, brothers?
Hey, what's up, Rashid? How you doing?
Doing great, man. Doing great, man. So this topic here has been talked about for many years amongst us off air. Now that we on air, man, we all get to share our opinions, man. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start this thing with Cornell, man. Which team you got is the strongest out of the two?
I'm going with the 1976 team. I was a big Heidi fan. Big Lewis fan, Sugar Ray Leonard, Howard Davis. If I'm not mistaken, that team got one of the first well-known black teams that went to the Olympics, 1976. Like a lot of locals were on that team.
Okay.
Charles Mooney, that won 19 times.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah. So now I'm going with the 1976 squad. I remember it vividly. Every fight. Like I said, I used to follow Heidi a lot back then. You know, we stayed on the block, like a couple houses from each other.
Okay.
Right next to Elliott Junior High. So I was down Hand where he used to train all the time, right after school. You know, even when he was training for the Olympic team. Yes, but I've always been a big favorite 1976 Olympic team, the squad. Always been a favorite, always.
Okay. So William Joppy, who you rocking with?
It's sort of simple. I'm going with 76. For the simple fact you had two brothers. Two brothers got the gold medal, the Spinks brothers, Michael and Leon.
Right.
He's on the same Olympic team. Matter of fact, I spoke to Roger Leonard about that. And Roger was in that mix. But he didn't make it. But Roger was in that mix. He was fighting at Amsterdam back then. But like I said, I'm going with 76 because 84 team, what do all due respect to, Cubans boycotted that kid. And we know, the toughest competition back in those days was Cuba. And 76 team ran through them. So I'm going to go with 76.
Okay.
All due respect to 84 teams, so, the Holyfield and the Cornell Whitaker, Melvin Taylor, Mike Breland. We all know they would have did well with the Cubans because look at their pro careers. Look at how their pro career turned out.
Okay, so you picked the 76. We just lost Sean. Hopefully we get Sean back on here. So far, two picked 76. We got Cornell Evans picked 76. William Joppy picked 76. C's, which squad you rocking with?
I'm leaning 84. I'm leaning 84. Granted, I know the Russians, the East Germans, I think, and the Cubans didn't fight in that because the Americans boycotted the 80 Olympics or whatever. But I think head to head, each one of those fights, I think I lean with a little bit more of those fights going towards 84 than 76 head to head against, the same weight class in that. I think I had it was close. It was something like 6'5", But I think head to head I lean like Just certain ones. Like I don't think nobody beating Breeden. You know, Cornell, things like that. So just head to head, I lean 84. It was close though.
Okay. Okay, Sean. Who you rocking with, brother? Sean.
Sam.
Sound. I think it's sound offload, man.
Yeah, he not muted.
No, he not muted. Sean, you gotta go. Can you hear us? Look like he froze up.
My man, Punk in the chat.
Lewis, Heidi Curtis, Charles Mooney, and Raylan, all from this town on the thing.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why. Like I'm. Hopefully, we get Sean on through, man, because Sean breaking up. It's looked like he froze. I'm rolling with the 76 squad myself. The reason why I'm going with 76 is the lower weight classes was dominant in my opinion, other than Breland, but I got somebody for Breland too. So you know, right. I heard a lot of people saying a lot of dudes couldn't mess with Breland, but I beg the difference in terms of I think Ray and them would have you know what I'm saying? If they would have been able to make that same, Ray would have broke him down just like he did Hearns, man. The first time. So that's why I say 76. Madrick Taylor, nice. Now Cornell is a different beast though. Cornell is a different beast, man. I see him giving some guys some good work at that 76 squad. Can't take that from him. Madrick the same way. He's very fast. But it's some guys out there. And my other reason for picking that 76 squad was that DC. That was the strongest we ever been on a team. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to go against those three legends that we personally know. It's kind of hard to do that, man.
Right. And they can rumble too.
They can rumble, exactly. They can rumble. Ray, you had Heidi. Then you had Mooney, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Charles Mooney was 119.
119, yes indeed. Yeah. And I gave it more. It was more difficult to pick that to go between that 84 and that 76 until Joppy brought up the Cubans wasn't a part of that. But I'm not gonna just put it on that alone because the Cubans wasn't as strong as they are now. They had some jokers that was winning like multiple still back then, but they wasn't as strong as they is now. So I wouldn't take that from 84 because they didn't make it. I base it upon those weight classes too, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize that 76 didn't have a cruiserweight or a light heavyweight. I don't think at that time. So. Right.
Super heavy, right?
Super heavyweight. Super heavy. So it just added into the equation. So that's what makes that kind of difficult to compare. Joppy, what's your take on that, man?
Yeah, I think I'm not taking that away from Madrick Taylor and Holyfield, Cornell, those real big, really, but. I think you know maybe it would have brought the best out of if Cuba was there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much basing it on that. I think because Cuba had a hell of a amateur squad. Had a hell of a amateur squad, man. You remember those guys? They never turned pro. They fight amateur always, each and every year. They don't turn pro unless they move to the States.
That's a true statement.
But man, just like you said, you can't take nothing away from that. You can't really base it just on that because look how the professional careers turned out.
Facts.
You know what I mean? They're Hall of Famers for sure. All of them.
All of them. Yep.
Yeah, Hall of Famers for real, for sure. So, and I'm going with 76 though.
Okay.
I got. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going 76.
So we got to get.
Man,
So far, we on here, Joppy. So far, we 2-2. We got to get Sean on here to break the tie, man. We got to figure out how to get Sean through to break that tie.
Another thing, though, you had two brothers. Got gold medal 76. Man, I put the icing on the cake.
Right.
Matter of fact, I talked to Roger, Ray Leonard brother. I talked to Roger this couple years back. He was in that mix. He just didn't get on the team. But he was,
right.
he was fighting Amsterdam during that time. Yeah.
Who you talking about?
Roger Leonard.
Oh, Roger Leonard. Yeah, he was because they had a nice man. Technically, if you look at those pictures, some of them dudes didn't make the team, but they were some bad boys on there, man. You had
I got that picture.
You got that picture?
My man Butt. Yeah, I got that picture with all of them. Yeah,
yes,
my man Butt. You see a lot of them dudes. And they make it, but they was.
You got Bunch on there. You got a Bunch. You got what's my guy from the Hawk? He was in that picture. I was like, man, there's a whole lot of good work up in that picture. I would have loved to have been back in that time frame getting some of that work, man.
Yeah, they was getting that.
Yes, indeed, man.
Yeah.
In addition, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, brother.
No. In addition, the 76 team kind of set the tone for the Olympic teams going forward.
That's facts.
If you watch how the team, not only the training regiment, the coaches, the styles of the 76 team, they set the tone for the other Olympic teams going forward. That's my opinion.
I agree with that. Okay, Sean, can you hear Sean?
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, you the tiebreaker, brother. You the tiebreaker. It's 2-2. 2 people pick 76. 2 people pick 84. Three people.
Already.
Okay.
I'm going with 84, man.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna go fight by fight, but just like you guys was just saying, take nothing away from that 76 team. It was an awesome team, but I think it was also a pivotal year when boxing kind of start the momentum start going another way, because now you getting different looks and styles. 76 was a great team, but I just felt like a lot of the styles, I ain't gonna say it was the same, but you had to select a few that was pretty much can flat out do it. And that 84 team, just like y'all was saying, was I'm gonna say piggybacked off that 76. Everybody took bits and pieces from that 76, added to the talent they had. That 84 team is the reason.
Broke up.
You breaking up a little bit, Sean.
Yeah, broke up, yeah.
You breaking up a little bit, Sean.
No, I got a call or something.
You broke up a little bit, Sean. Because I know he's saying some good stuff. We got to get him in there, man.
Yeah. I was just getting into it, man.
Right, me too. Because, Sean, once you get into that flow, you breaking up, Sean. You breaking up. He's still going. Sean still going.
Give it up some good information, Sean.
He do, man. Sean do it every time. That's why he was breaking up, Sean. He was breaking up. You might got to move a little bit around.
Yeah, he probably got to bounce and come back in.
Yes, indeed. Let him out, take him off, and then bring him back in again, Sean. Because I know Sean, we got to get him on it, because I know he drops it, man, every time, man.
Indeed. Yes, indeed, he does.
Ladies and gentlemen, excuse the technical difficulties, but we're going to get this together. We got to get brother Sean Johnson to give his opinion, man. If those is just getting on air, man, we have Caesar fans.
Sean gonna break it down.
Yeah, Sean gonna break it down. So we gotta let Sean do it,
break
man.
It down to
yeah, for those that's just getting on, and please hit the like and subscribe button. And also hit the notification button so we can let y'all know when we drop content, man. Next week,
press on the like button.
Yes, kid, that's right. It don't cost no money.
That's a Hall of Famer there should drop.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, man, Sean did have an interesting point. If you look at the development, it's just like anything else in life. I guess things evolve, you know what I'm saying? And you can see the evolution of the skill set of the 84 team. I agree with Cornell. I still just think the seed was planted and it just did so much for other teams to come. Because you gotta remember, Ray was like a phenomenal. Ray alone is 4 of them dudes, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give 76 a 4-point plus by Ray alone.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I picked the 76 because Ray brought a new style, new change in the boxing. It you know, Ray, not only did he do it from the Olympic point of view, once his career started with the pros, things have changed. People wasn't doing things the way Ray revolutionized the sport of boxing, in my opinion, in terms of controlling the destiny of a person's career. You know what I'm saying? He hired Lerner, the lawyer who gave him that independent mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. What's his name again?
Lerner, am I saying it right? Lerner. I'm gonna have to ask Ray Jr. Ray Jr. said it a couple of times. I think his name Lerner or something of that nature. I'll get it correct. I didn't. I know it is. But that guy right there gave Ray some jewels that paved the way for Mayweather today, in my opinion.
Yeah. I agree with you. I agree. To be independent and shit.
Exactly. So you got to give him a 4. You got to give him a 4 point. That's just me. That's just still my opinion. I give the 76 a 4-point advantage with Ray. Now,
you got Dave Jacob credit too.
I mean,
oh come on now, that 100%. You know, Dave. You know, since I've been boxing, that's the only person I remember right next to me was Dave Jacob. You can't cook. You can't cook with hot grease. Got to be hot. Can't cook without hot grease. Got to be hot.
And you know what? He was hands on with Ray. You know, what's his name? Angelo Dundee just was for show.
Yeah. He was just that's facts.
Dave Jacobs was hands on with Ray, man. From the ground up.
That's facts. That's facts. Yeah. And you can see the fundamentals of Ray now. Breland, right? Who I just saw. We was with Breland about last week. Was that
couple weeks ago? Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Yeah,
Breland was a bad boy too. I just think Ray would have cooked him.
Amateur.
They was in the same weight class. Ray would have cooked him, man. I just think so, man. You know, that's my opinion.
Yeah, but they wasn't. You know, they wasn't.
Yeah, there was a few off. I think
there's one weight class. Ray was one weight class under.
One weight class, but Breland was a bad boy though, man. You got to give him his props too, especially in the amateurs. Like he considered one of the greatest that ever did, and I'm not going to take that from Breland at all.
Right.
Yeah,
that's right.
You got Pernell Whitaker.
Yeah, Pernell.
Holyfield.
Meldrick. Yeah, Holyfield.
And who else?
Biggs,
Tate, John Tate, Tyrell Biggs, Henry Tillman.
All of them. He beat Tyson.
Yeah,
he beat Tyson in the amateur.
Yeah, that's how he didn't make it. That's how he didn't get to be on that one, right?
Yeah.
So anybody in here, man, who you got? Everybody put on here who you feel is the best between the 76 or the 84. We want to hear your opinions as well. Who would you pick between those two Olympic squads, 76 or 84?
You got mine. I'm going with 76.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. We got to get Sean. Sean was dropping some jewels, man. We need to get Sean back on here if we can, man.
Get Sean back on here.
Yes, indeed, man. Sean do it every time, man. He dropped them jewels.
Sean dropped, you know, he put it on you like he was studying that encyclopedia.
Yeah, that's facts, man. That's facts.
Yeah. Ain't no doubt about it. It never seems to amaze me, man.
So what we'll do is in the future we'll come up with another topic, man. We'll compare what you think about the 88 squad in the future. Who can they go up against? We're gonna say that for another day, though. We're gonna say that for another day. 88.
Riddick Bowe. Yeah.
Riddick Bowe, you had 88 had a squad too now.
Yeah.
I think the most Hall of Famers came out of that 88 squad. if I'm not mistaken.
Is it Ray Mercer?
Say it again.
I think a lot of Hall of Famers and world champions came from that 88 class.
Right.
Right. Or light heavyweight on that team, right? 88.
Who fought on that? That was our guy from here.
Ray Mercer got the gold, right?
Yeah, Ray Mercer. I think he did get the gold. Bo lost to Lennox Lewis, right?
Yeah, I think Bo got the silver.
Yeah, he lost to Lennox. He lost to Lennox. Yeah.
Lennox came out of Canada.
Yep, came out of Canada, man. I think that's the reason why Bo. I don't know, man. Why you don't think they fought each other in the pros, man? What was the problem with that?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Riddick Bowe and Ray Mercer.
Riddick Bowe and Lennox Lewis.
Lennox. Yeah.
That's a good question.
What we'll do is just say
I think Bowe might have been ahead of. He had a jump start on Lennox Lewis back then, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I mean, he
promoters.
Huh?
You know, the promoters don't really want to mess their money up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, if the money, if you got one fighter really making a lot of money, and they don't really need the other, the opponent. They want, like, for example, this what's that fight? It was Terrence Crawford and
Terrence Crawford Spence, yeah.
Spence, yeah.
Yeah, it was on for. They had it together, but see, it be the promoters. Earl Spence want to fight, Terrence Crawford want to fight, but the promoters don't want to jeopardize, don't want to give the other promoter the opportunity to have all the belts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I think that's who that's who I nicknamed them to, Riddick Bowe and
Lennox 2.0.
Lennox Lewis 2.0 because of this politics, man.
Yeah, a lot of that.
So far, man, we got Cornell picked the 76.
Right.
Yeah,
C's picked the 76. I'm sorry, C's picked the 84. I'm sorry, C's picked the 84. Joppy picked the 76.
76.
I picked the 76. So it's 2 to what?
3-1. 3-1. So it's 3-1. 3-2 because Sean said he picked 84.
84. Sean picked the 84. So that's what it is.
Sean gonna break it down and tell you exactly why.
Exactly, man. Hopefully we can get Sean on here to break this down, but the reception is awful, man. Sometimes it be like this. This is what it's like going live, man. When you go live, you just gotta go with the flow. Sean, we can't get him on. Look like we losing Cornell as well. Okay, Cornell back up in there. But so far, that's what we picked. 84, 2, 76, 3.
Right. Bomb teams.
Bomb teams, man. It's still either way. And for all of you guys that's out there listening, that's how it is sometimes when you when this boxing. The beautiful thing about boxing is opinions. Is everybody have their own opinions. And you notice none of us was up here going back and forth about it. We all respected each other's opinion. We all been in there, you know what I'm saying? Or some of us been in there and done this. So we understand that we all got different opinions on it. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like the jab. Some people do. Some people don't. You know what I'm saying? It's on the eyes of the beholder. I appreciate you brothers for coming on here, man. Brother Cornell.
Thank you.
Brother Sean Johnson and William Joppy. I appreciate you, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure, man. Like I tell everybody, man, this boxing stuff is a lifetime membership. We can't turn our cards in.
We family for life.
It's family for life, man.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second win, Boxing Media. Peace.